Alright guys, so still at the KL Motor Show from Toyota. Now we move on to the PSA Group. So the Peugeot side of it, we have the 308 GTI, which Bing has already done the review. Go and watch it. We also have the 3008, which I think me, Bobby and Bing both each also have done the review. The new 308, new 5008. Okay, more interesting actually is over at the Citroen half of the booth. Okay, so first up here we have the DS7. Now you remember my video review of the DS5 some months back, right? So here we have the DS7. This is an SUV. It looks like a Q5 sized SUV, right? Q5, X3, that kind of size. I was told that this is the lower of two spec variants. Get this, you look at this, right? This is the lower of two available specs, priced at 200,000 ringgit. And even then also the spec is pretty good. Okay, you get LED headlights, right? DS LED headlights, daytime running lights here, very nice. And this grille, I like this grille. And we shall step inside. All right, the inside is a real highlight. Okay, allow me to show you. Seriously, guys, why Lamborghini when you can Citroen? Look at the selection of materials here, right? And see this instrument cluster. This is wow, you know. I'll need a bit of time to really interpret this. Maybe I need to call them for a test drive, but this is astonishing. This is sophisticated stuff. And look here, look at this. This is not a digital display. This is an actual mechanical analog clock. Let me just give you a different angle. Yeah, so there's actually, yeah, these are actually physical needles, all right? And you come down here. This is a touchscreen that also partly, well, that also partly operates the climate control system, I believe. Yeah. So here is the volume knob. And wait, so these are not physical buttons, you know. These are actually, well, these are touch sensitive. These are just sort of like touch sensitive areas, right? So you just touch, but they are nicely partitioned, well, demarcated rather. Okay, with some gradient, so that you can feel your way through. Wow, this is amazing effort, man. This is amazing effort. So this is the trim level, performance line trim. You pull this down, well, usual story with French glove box lah. And well, so you see this a nice Alcantara dash, and you look at the switches. Look at how they sculpt these switches. All right, these are the power window switches. So like the DS5, there are no power window switches on the door. It's all mounted here in the center console. And so this slot here, this electronic shifter, very intricate, nice gun grip. But these switches, my god, man. And open this up. Inside there, this tray here, not sure what these are for. I'll figure that out later. So this is a removable tray. And wait, let me just see again. Okay, so underneath here, okay, let me just take this object. This one, right, actually this storage compartment actually ends beyond this. It actually stretches probably somewhere along until here, you know. So yeah, so this is the whole length of this actually goes from here all the way to somewhere about maybe here. Okay, nice. And look at the seats. Nice Alcantara material, and yeah, a very, very good mix. Beautiful. This interior is beautiful. And I shall step to the back, right? So here you have these two switches, right? This is the power window switch. This is the seat adjustment. Okay. And I shall step inside. Rear zone climate control, touch operated. So, well, here the rear seats, the seat cushion I feel doesn't offer that much good thigh support. Leg room also is distinctly average. This side with the seats further forward, maybe it fares a bit better. Yeah, so distinctly average. This seat not a very positive highlight of the car. And so let's just show you. Here are the ISOFIX mounts under the seat. And armrest, very simple armrest. And look at the rear speaker here, nicely molded, very unconventional shape. And guys, you absolutely have to check out these tail lights. Look at this for design. So zoom out. Okay, so these are the another tail light cluster, secondary tail light cluster, very reminiscent of the Audi Q5. So this is the D7, they call it D7 Crossback, DS7 Crossback. Okay, so the tailgate has no powered lifting, does it? No. Oh no, it does actually. My mistake there. So let's try this again. Right. So here the loading floor, it steps down, so it's not like a flat area, which I think, well, you could raise this I suppose, can you? No, you can't. Okay. So yeah, these are vents. I'm not sure what these vents are for. Could it be for inner ventilation? So you get remote release of the seats, of the rear folding seats. Get a 12-volt socket here and a hanging hook here. So I'll drop this. Alright. The new DS7, very nice. So let's move on to the next exhibit. So this is the Citroen C3 Air Cross. So this is a HRV segment product. I'm told this is locally assembled and will be priced in the region of 120,000 ringgit. Not bad, right? 120,000 ringgit. To me, I think this is fantastic value. Spec-wise, I'm told they are not. They admitted they are not as competitive as the market. But from the looks of it, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, well, you get reflector headlamps here. Okay, these LED daytime running lights here. Yeah. So this is a very handsome-looking car, even though it has LED halogen headlamps. It doesn't look embarrassing at all, right? These alloy wheels also look nice, and it has a very mini countryman kind of feel, okay? And also for 120,000 ringgit car, to have raisable sunshades, hey, this is not bad, way. Okay, this is not bad. And we shall step inside. Okay, here is the cabin. Check this out. Okay, you get fabric seats, and with this nice bright orange contrast here as well. I like this. A conventional instrument cluster, but nicely laid to look modern. Get a touchscreen here, conventional switchgear, start-stop button. You get a USB port here, and being the typical of the French, like to do things differently. So here's the gear selector indicator, sport, winter mode driving, 12-volt socket. Here's the gear lever, and yeah, so this is the gated type. Yep, here's the gated shifter, and look at this. Check this out for a handbrake. Look at this, man. I mean, honestly, a handbrake turn has never looked more stylish than this. Right, and look at the aircon vents. Right, I mean, this is amazing effort in design. Okay, I like this. This is very funky, very charming. And so yeah, these are hard plastics, but it is a nice kind of hard plastic. And yeah, so you see this is a bit of a nice layering in its design. This area is rubberized, so you can put things here and don't worry about them slipping away. Get this glove box, and unusually for a French car, this is a usable glove box. Okay, let's go to the back. Well, this is decorative, but a nice touch all the same. Okay, so yeah, these rear benches, they feel a bit short, but as a result, legroom is good. Fabric, I like this perforated fabric here. Yeah. Individually adjustable headrests, isofix mounts. And let's look at the boot. Okay, so compact but usable dimensions, I would say. Yep, and there's a split floor, a split level floor, which you can also drop this to give you more space. Pretty neat. Okay, and yeah, so design. So from the rear also, it looks pretty funky. A very cheerful looking car. Yep, design wise, very good. Lovely looking car. Yep, can't wait for this to launch in our market.